Hi, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening. Good evening now, actually, where I am. Thanks for stopping by. And I'm not sure I have a whole lot to talk about today, but a couple of things have been kind of rumbling around in my mind. I've had a pretty quiet day, which I wanted to have. All I did today was I had to go to the grocery store and I wanted to take the bus to and from, but bus service in Philadelphia on Sundays, it'll come, but you're going to wait a while. And it was just too hot to stand out and wait, so I had to walk both ways. And I had to stop quite often, especially coming back. But both ways I had to stop a lot to just catch my breath and, being able to go on. And then I noticed that coming back was really pretty hard. I had a hard time, walking back. I have a thing that it's like a backpack on wheels sort of looking thing. And that's how I do my grocery shopping now for a number of years. So it doesn't hold a lot, but I can wheel it. I don't have to pick it up because I would not be able to do that at this point. So, but even just that, and I didn't get a lot, but that extra little bit of weight when I was coming back, really, I felt that. I felt it a lot. And then I got home and I was really tired and I made a very light lunch, like a summer pasta salad, so to speak. Yeah, that's what it was. And then went right to bed for my nap, did the crossword puzzle, read a while, looked at YouTube videos and fell asleep. And yeah, that's what I did. And I got up and cleaned up the dishes from when I made dinner earlier, dinner, lunch, same thing. And started watching a movie. I'll get back to it later. But I just felt like I wanted to come on briefly. Two things. One is I have this desire, I wanted to try to, for the rest of the time I have left, to sort of just follow my mind, my body, whatever you want to call it, and do what I want whenever I want. Not worry about a clock, not worry about a time, not worry about any of that stuff. You know what I mean, I hope. And I just wanted to do what I want when I want it. Well, I realized already that's a big, tall order because I have so little time in the course of a day that I have energy to do anything, particularly outside of my apartment, that it doesn't leave me a lot of room to do what I want when I want. I mean, I get up when I get up because that's when I get up, because I'm so exhausted. I actually make myself get up because I could stay in bed a lot longer than I do, but I make myself get up and have a little bit of breakfast and then do whatever I'm going to do that day. And then by the end of that, I'm done. I'm absolutely done. So, I don't know. It's a kind of a fantasy and a dream just to, I'll get up in the middle of the night and I'll go up on the deck and look at the stars. Or that the likelihood of that happening is so low because I'm so tired. And I'm realizing too, more and more, I'm in a lot of pain, which leads to my second topic of the day. The pain is getting worse, even though I've got the pain medication dosage went up recently, I'm having a lot of pain, stiffness, terrible stiffness, and pain. Whether I'm sitting, standing, walking, it doesn't matter. The only time I'm not really aware of being in a lot of pain is when I'm asleep. And then sometimes the pain wakes me up. You know, if I'm in a particular position for a while, pain will wake me up, so then I can adjust my position and then hopefully get back to sleep. Sometimes that takes a long time. Anyway, my fantasy this morning was, I'm having so much more pain. Maybe I need to get in to see the rheumatologist, and tell him, I'm having more pain. Could you figure out what to do about it? Would a new medication make it better? Would we get rid of this? Would I then be able to have a normal life? Blah, 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 blah. I was actually entertaining that this morning. Mind you, over the last 12 years, that's what I've been doing and hoping to get better, to feel better, to be able to have a more normal life. And it hasn't worked, and it's not going to work. And I know that. But I still sometimes struggle with the fantasy that somehow this can be made better. And believe me, I've tried everything. And the doctors have tried everything. So it's just a matter of my body is wearing out, it's done. And guess, it's frustrating. And I don't usually feel like this very often, but today I just felt frustrated and a little angry. I want to have a life back. I mean, I have a life, I'm alive. And, but you know what I mean? I want to be able to just do what I want to do and go places. And I think Pam being here and spending time with her and going out to eat and taking little walks and stuff kind of felt slightly normal. Although in fact, it was really no different time-wise than the rest of my life. I still only basically had a 2-3 hour window in any given day that I was able to do anything. But I was doing things with Pam, and that was good. And but it also wore me out, which is probably why I'm having more pain, actually, because I've been pushing myself to do so much, pushing myself to do more than I've been doing. So I think it was just a little taste, just that little bit of taste of normalcy. Yeah. And then this realization now of it's not normal, and it's not going to be normal. I'm going on 71 years of age in November. Should I make it? Anyway, so no. With my long history of all the things that is wrong with my body and has been wrong with my body, and some of it all my life, this is the end. This is the dwindling, as it's sometimes called. So, I know. And I want to give myself the freedom to feel the frustration, to feel the anger even. I certainly have not been cheated in my life. You know, as I said before, I'm lucky I lived past the age of 10. Really lucky. Here I'm going on 71. So I certainly have not been cheated. So I can't claim that. And I've I've had it better than a lot of other people who were born with what I was born with, the heart defect I was born with, and all the other heart defects, and people I've known, many of whom are gone, some of them fairly long gone, and I'm still here, going now through the process of dying. And it's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. But I'm just feeling some things bubbling up, and I don't want to deny them, and I don't want to pretend for somebody else who thinks, oh, he's handling it so well, and he's just seems so calm about it all the time, and he's just accepting it. It's amazing. How does he do that? I don't always do it. Like today. I don't want it today. Today I don't want it. I want it to stop. I want it to go away. I want to feel like I felt 20 years ago, and I want to be able to do all the things I'd like to do. That's what I want. Sometimes. And so, any of you all going through any of that? I'm quite sure it's quite natural. And I don't know, maybe I'll be angry for a couple days and maybe I won't. I have no idea. Or frustrated. It's just the way I feel now and today. So I think it's important to share that because, I thought I saw something on the ceiling. I think it's important to share that because it's what I'm going through. And yeah, and it's okay. It's okay. I don't like it. I don't even want to feel this anger, and I don't want to feel this frustration. It doesn't feel good, but I need to be with it and allow it. And yeah, so there you go. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah. I'm glad I turned this on and said this. I needed to do that. And I needed other people, anybody who watches, who's going through this process to maybe see it's okay. It's okay if you're pissed off. It's okay if you're pissed off. I'm going to say I don't allow myself to feel it very often. Truth is, I don't feel it very often, but I think it's probably somewhat there, and I'm feeling it today, and I'm letting myself know, and I'm letting you know, I'm pissed off. Yeah, I am pissed off and sad. So that's all I got to say today. Oh yeah, I guess as they say, if you're of a mind, click like and subscribe if you would, if you want to. And if anybody was moved or touched by this, or if you have any of the same feelings that I've been going through, I'd love to hear about it. And know that I'm not alone. I know in my head I'm not alone, but sometimes it feels like I'm alone. So there we go. So thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. And I'll talk to you in the next couple days, if I'm still around. Anyway, good night.